Hey family, welcome to day 2 of fasting and prayer. Today, the focus of our prayer is consistency. One of the greatest examples of consistency we have in the Bible is the life of Joshua. We see God raise him up in a season of transition. The children of Israel just suffered the loss of their leader Moses, but they had the promised land in view. They lamented over what they lost, but they had a hope and expectation of what was to come. Joshua was God's man. He was the one that God would use to lead the people from where they were to the place that God would call them to be. But in order to reach this destination, they were led through a journey that tested not only their faith in the promises of God, but their faith in the timing of God. Let's be honest for a moment. Many of us have found ourselves in this very similar position. We are confident in the hope of our future, but the question that life's obstacles cause us to rehearse in our minds over and over again is, when will things change for us? The times that we've waited and the times that we've experienced delays have caused what started off as a light affliction to become a heavy load to bear. In the book of Joshua, chapter 1 and verse 7, God speaks to Joshua in the midst of the abandonment of his past and the uncertainty of his present and the expectation of his future. God says, "Only be strong and courageous, that you may observe to do according to the law, which Moses your servant commanded you. Do not turn from it to the right hand or to the left, that you may prosper wherever you go." God took this opportunity to remind Joshua the same words that I am reminding you today, that it takes courage to be consistent. In an age where inconsistency is built into the collective psyche of this entire generation, as we spend time over these next few days in consecration and fasting, my prayer is that consistency would be a principle that you and I would embrace in this season. It's my observation that the difference between people who are successful and the people who are unsuccessful, those who are happy and healthy and those who are always sick and tired, is that they're willing to do things consistently that others are only willing to do occasionally. As God imparted these words to Joshua, he reminded him that his strength and his courage is revealed in his decision not to turn to the right or to the left, but to be faithful to that which is in front of him. Today, my friends, let us take deliberate, intentional, and consistent steps to follow that which is set before us that leads to good success. So don't be weary in well-doing, for you will reap if you faint not. God bless you. See you tomorrow.